You know, it seems like we've been talking a lot lately about teens either shooting and killing someone or teens who have been shot and killed by someone else. Tonight we learn it's not a coincidence. The numbers are up. News 5 anchor DeLon Dillard's digging into that data. He has an exclusive interview with a Cleveland mother whose son was killed weeks ago on his 14th birthday.
It felt like when they killed my son, when the monsters killed my son, they killed me.
Losing your child is an unthinkable and indescribable pain already.
My son had to have a closed casket because of trauma to him.
And it's much more unfair when someone else takes your child away from you.
And he dropped down. They stood over him and shot him the first time. He was still alive, and then that last shot killed him.
But unfortunately, it's not uncommon. This time, it's this mother's turn. She asked we hide her identity out of fear for her own safety. Her only son, Terrion Malone, was shot and killed just weeks ago on a Tuesday evening on Cleveland's east side. It was his 14th birthday.
He just breath of fresh air. Like, you know, he's so nice. He definitely a protector. You know, he loved very hard.
It's an unfortunate yet repetitive cycle of loss that local parents find themselves in. I requested data from the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office and learned the number of youth killed in homicides and youth killing other people is increasing. Youth charged with homicide up more than 30% from 2021 to mid-August of this year. And youth homicide victims up 50% in the same time period. Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Michael O'Malley.
Is there something that youth, teens are not being offered that they could participate in here in the city to deter them from this?
You know, it's a great question. How do we get into every home and try to get a kid on the right trajectory in life and make every one of them successful?
Family members believe Terrion was set up because he was with his classmates at the time of the shooting. I asked Cleveland police for an update on the investigation and a spokesperson declined to comment. But family members say 3 people have been charged and 2 others are still out on the run. Their ages are unclear.
What I can say is that, you know, we all need to be more vigilant. Being more vigilant in the home, being more vigilant in schools, and more vigilant in our community.
A similar sentiment echoed by this mother.
And I will also say, like, to the parents of teenagers, whether it's good or bad, check your kids' phone. You know, go through their clothes. You know, really check who they really hanging out with.
Her entire world and sense of security was snatched from her, and instead, grief and anguish was handed to her.
Don't let up. I let up, and this is what happened.
DeLon Dillard, News 5.
Now again, as DeLon mentioned, Cleveland police declined to comment on the investigation into Terrion's death.